Flowers by Christin Eve Cato. Time, the present, a small town. Scene 1. Rose and Lily sit at a park bench overlooking a lake. They have on workout gear. They just finished jogging.
First, she lost her job, then she lost her house, and then she lost her husband.
No, that's not how I heard it.
How'd you hear it then?
First the husband, then the job, and then the house.
Oh, it definitely sounds more tragic in that order.
Oh, Rose, don't be so dense and damp. It's all tragic. Loss, Rose. Loss is tragic. It's all tragic. Poor Mrs. Stevenson.
No, I'm talking about the part where you said I was dense and damp. What the hell does that even mean? You think I'm dense? Dense? Meaning what? Like thick, tight, jam-packed? That's really mean of you to say. You know why I've decided to go running with you on Wednesdays, so that I could lose some density off these freaking thighs.
Exactly my point.
Are you body shaming me, Lily? Thank you.
Of course I'm not body shaming you. Have you seen my ass? You can be dense, Rose. You're being dense right now.
No, I didn't disagree. I agreed that it was tragic. I just said that it sounded more tragic when you revert to the order of events. Like the weight of the loss is heavier when the house is the last thing to go. And at least for me, the house is what holds all of those beautiful memories.
All right, I take it back.
And what about the damp? You're supposed to sweat when you run, Lily. That's the damn point.
Oh, sure, she's not dense.
What was that?
Nothing.
So
What?
damp.
I just felt like you were trying to damp down Mrs. Stevenson's situation.
Trying to
I get that now.
Oh, it really is sad about what happened to Mrs. Stevenson. I mean, it just happened so fast.
Truly, it's crazy to see how much can happen in a year.
Should we go visit her at a new apartment?
That's right. She's living in that low-income senior housing place.
Yeah, whatever you call those things. Oh, all right. Let's do one more lap.
Or we could run one more mile and make it to Mrs. Stevenson's before 2.
Oh, but you know what? It was her birthday Monday. I saw it on Facebook. We could bring her a baked good.
Oh, I hear she has diabetes.
We can find one of those sugar-free snacks.
Ew, those are gross.
No, they're not. My grandma eats sugar-free chocolate and it's not so bad.
Why don't we just buy her flowers?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you remember in 7th grade when we were in Mrs. Stevenson's math class?
I remember most of those days like they were yesterday. She made sense out of pie.
We were the only ones who would go to her tutoring during lunch.
She used to call us her flowers.
Oh, I used to doodle and draw all types of flowers during math period.
Well, how did you manage to pass?
I was ironically great at chemistry and understood the laws of density.
Oh, okay.
Scene 2. Mrs. Stevenson's apartment. They're all together now, Rose, Lily, and Mrs. Stevenson. The bouquet of flowers sits on top of her small kitchen table. They drink tea.
It is so nice of you girls to come over. Thank you for the surprise visit. I don't get many people visiting me these days. Oh, and these flowers are just, they're so beautiful. Just like my Rose and Lily.
Really? No visits?
Well, my niece came to visit a couple months ago when she was in town. She came with her children. Oh, it was lovely. The kids are so grown now. Everyone's so grown.
Do you regret not having children?
Well, it wasn't actually a choice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that.
Please, please don't worry yourself. It's fine. As a teacher, I was blessed to have so many children walk into my life. Some stayed.
This is a nice place, Mrs. Stevenson. I really like what you've done with it.
Well, it'll do for now.
For now?
Well, I won't be staying here long.
Oh, what are your plans?
Death.
What?
Oh, you girls. You amuse me with your naivete.
We didn't know.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. S.
Oh, no need to be sorry. I am perfectly fine with it. It will be fine. I will be fine. I'm not sick or anything. I'm not dying.
Then how are you dying?
My husband and I were deeply connected. We always understood that the moment one of us died, the next person would pass soon thereafter. It's really difficult and nonsensical to explain. Do you remember imaginary numbers?
Oh, I never understood the point of imaginary numbers.
Literally rocket science.
Well, it's just like that. It just is.
How can you be so sure? I mean, there's not like some kind of formula, is there?
There's an angel who visits me every other day. She comes to check in on me, and every time I think that she's ready to take me, she insists that it isn't time yet. I guess that there's something else I have to do.
Something else?
Well, yes, I've almost done everything I could think of. I quit my job.
Quit?
Well, not really, I retired. But to me, retiring is just like quitting. You just choose to not do it anymore.
Well, we thought you lost your job.
Yeah.
Lost? Oh, heavens, no. I had tenure, and I was the best math teacher that they'd had in ages. They were sad when they lost me.
But don't they do retirement parties for occasions like that?
Now, why on earth would I want a retirement party right after my husband's funeral?
Dense, Rose, dense.
Oh, forgive my outburst. Do you want some more tea?
Oh, it's okay. No, I'm fine.
No, thank you.
Now, retiring was a tough decision. It was one of the only things I had to look forward to every day. But I knew it had to be done. It was better to retire than one day just not show up because I was found dead in my bed that morning.
Mrs. Stevenson.
I'm sorry if I'm too forward. As you get to my age, mortality is so real that there's just no room for idle chatter.
So what else do you have to do, to appease your angel?
That's what I still have to figure out. I've already burned down my house and donated the insurance money to my favorite charity. I literally have nothing else. Everything that you see in this apartment came with it or was bought secondhand. I mean, I have my pension in 401k and my will is already set up so that everything I own goes to my niece. I have no other assets. Mr. Stevenson and I were simple people. He was the science teacher and I was a math teacher, and all we really had were our theories.
Oh, what was your favorite shared theory?
The one of us dying at the same time or around the same time. See, we calculated everything. Whenever I had a nightmare, he would have a nightmare the same night. And sometimes our dreams would even intertwine. We would have cravings for the same food at the same exact time. When he had an ailment, I would feel it too. And whenever I took medication for something, he would feel the side effects. Even when I was menstruating, he would get cramps and literally feel my PMS. We would have mood swings together during my menopause. Oh, and he would have hot flashes. Worse than mine. When I was sad, he would feel my tears. When he was happy, I would feel his joy. And when he started to lose his eyesight, I would be his eyes. Oh, he just showed me such a different world, a world ruled by the laws of nature. We always lived with such synchronicity, and he made so much sense of it with his scientific mind.
Wow, Mrs. Stevenson, that sounds like true love.
Oh, true love and beyond, deeper than you could ever imagine, deeper than either of us could fathom. A love truly blessed by angels.
How romantic. I hope I find a love like that.
Lily, you already have a love way deeper than any romance.
Mrs. S., what if you're wrong? Couldn't it also be true that couples who have been together for such a long time often experience things together, like cravings and ailments?
Yes. And so why couldn't that include death?
Because sometimes it doesn't.
And sometimes it does. Yes. We were born exactly 1 year, 1 month, and 1 hour apart from each other.
Whoa! Well, that has to be more than a coincidence.
It certainly is more than a coincidence.
Oh, well, Mrs. Stevenson, it was really great to see you, but I'm afraid I have to get going. My boyfriend is making me dinner tonight, and I want to make sure that I shower and look nice.
Now, Rose, Miss Rose, you are stunning. Always have been. Your
Oh,
name defines your nature. I suspect that this boyfriend of yours is the person that you're going to marry. And it's meant to be. I can feel it. He loves you, thick thighs and all.
thank you.
Yeah, I have to get going too. My mom, she's gonna cook dinner. She always does, and I'm famished.
Lily, you were put on this earth to create. I always appreciated your effort at math, but your thing, the things that you do with the paintbrush and canvas, let it take you around the world. Fall in love with it. Let it fill up when you find your cup half empty. Let it warm up your cold nights and cool down the hot days. Let your art thrive. Don't hide it from the world. Dream big, and you dare to dream. Some people don't have dreams at all. You are so lucky to have them.
Stevenson, nobody has ever told me something so true in my entire life. Not even my mother.
Well, that's because she wants you to stick around. Just assure her. Tell her that you need to be released from the cocoon. You need your wings, and you will fly back. May I share a secret with you too, before you leave?
Sure.
There's no such thing as coincidence. Today marks exactly 1 year and 1 month since Mr. Stevenson passed away. Your visit is anything but coincidental.
Serendipitous.
Oh, serendipitous, indeed.
Thank you for a beautiful afternoon.
Safe travels.
too, Mrs. Stevenson.
A moment. They all understand what this moment could mean. And now it is exactly 1 hour.
Am I ready now?
Yes, you're ready.
There's nothing else left.
So much more awaits you.
They walk away.
The end.